Alright, so here we are. Carian Study Hall. I guess I'll just explore this. Even though you basically can't finish this, so to speak. There's an annoying NPC here too. NPC enemy trying to snipe you with magic. I mean, I should probably just get this. Although charge attacks don't really work against it that well, I don't think. Well, Frost actually does work pretty well. It tries to snipe you with the... Hey, I wanted to unlock the... That was a... That was kind of a... Fuck you, idiots. Out of the way. Carian Glintstone staff. Boost Carian sword sorcery. Interesting. Staff embedded with a blue glintstone, one of two types of Carian staff. Given to sorcerers that they might enact the role of knight, enhances Carian sword sorceries. Can actually apply a skill to that. But yeah, that guy uses sword sorceries as well if you're close to him. Like, that's kinda the most dangerous thing, because he can just keep doing like a... I like how he can actually like teleport and cast that spell at the same time. Missed. I'm pretty sure he doesn't cast this infinitely, or like teleport away infinitely. Or maybe he does, but and you need to like... Well, that was the most passive thing I've seen. Magic Downpour. Like, he didn't even do the base attack at all. Like the base magical sword slash attack that he likes to spam. Just kinda stood there and took it. I actually have a decent magic defense, because the charged version... Or was it the charged version that he hit me with charged charged arrow. I'm not sure. But that didn't do like... did only 50% damage to me. And I remember it being like near one shot. Well, my magic damage reduction is 24%, so... Any case. Oh yeah, I guess I should check this out before I forget. Magic Downpour. Summon a magic mass that sprays projectiles over area. That's what he was using. How does this actually differ from the Crystallian spell? That's similar. Only 15 int requirement. One of the sorceries of the Carian royal family summons a mass of magic that fires projectiles over a wide area. The sorcery can be cast while in motion, charging as extends duration, said to have been taught by the Crystallians to mark the wearing of the old Concord. It basically is the same spell. There's rats. Just need to be actually careful. Hey. Where did you come from? Well, I know it jumped up down from there. So I think there's items in one of those chandeliers, right? No? Okay then. I guess I was wrong. Huh, weird. I could have sworn that in one of these things had an item. But I think I'm misremembering. Well, there's an item. I can go there from here. Still a couple of rats. I don't think there's anything else except these few things. This is also one of the places where I was like wondering what the hell do you do here. Cerulean Seed Talisman. What the hell do you do here and why is there like a thing over there? And I remember the first time I played there were people saying that like look there, use bow or some fucking weird shit like that, and I was like, what the fuck? Can you use the bow to get there? Or trigger that? Then I couldn't figure it out, so I just stopped until I got to the point where you can actually do something to it. Cerulean Seed Talisman boosts FP restoration from the Flask of Cerulean Tears. There really isn't anything there. I thought that there was something on the chandeliers, but... But nah. Well, that's everything here. Okay, so Carian Study Hall is done. Next up, it's Caria Manor. I was thinking that maybe I should do the Ainsel Riverwell, because it's kind of like a... It's not connected to anything. It's kind of like a place where you can go to. As well. Unlike the Siofra Riverwell, which actually connects you to another place and you kinda don't want to skip ahead. I don't know. Well, I'll see. Like, I'm gonna do the Caria Manor next, and we'll see after that, because after then it's basically only the Raya Lucaria left in this whole area. Okay, so Caria Manor. You know, I kind of want to test out this weapon as well. I've never tested it. Watchdog Staff. Bloodstone Staff embedded with Glintstones. I thought that was like a weapon that had a... Yeah, it's the basic Colossal Mace. I thought this weapon would have like a... God damn it. I don't think there's actually any way to get like lower. Like I'd have to... Jesus Christ, I'd need to go to cloth garb in order to be able to like wear this with this. Well, shit. How does this compare to my... like this? There's an insane difference. It's that thing. I feel like it might not be the best thing for this place, considering that this is full of magic enemies. Hey, wait a minute, I actually have a decent amount of runes, but I need 5,000. Well, I guess I'll go Caria Manor. This is full of those hands, and the large hand enemies are kinda annoying. Like super annoying. Hey, before doing this, let's actually go and see if I can upgrade this. I'll test this around out a little bit. Pretty sure it's...
Well, I took you no matter it's out, you're up.
It requires somber smithing stones. Well, I guess I'll... Yeah, let's test out to 3, because I have so many. Let's test it. I mean, it's a typical... colossal hammer type of weapon. These enemies are weak against fire. I really don't want to go fight against 2 of those guys. There's also finger like a... There's another big one. There's also traps like... Well, not traps, but... Did that one aggro me too? The good thing is that they drop those. But they're also trapping here. There's like hidden underneath, trying to ambush you. What? Monsters? Yes. Here's another monster for you. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook 6. Freezing pot. Yep, that's actually something you kind of want. I hear one of them walking around somewhere. Monsters. There's those trap things. Oh, it uses that. So since my voice is so low, I get like interrupted by everything. And that's not good. Actually, the damage is decent for this weapon. Whoa. There's another big hand. Oh, there's a... yeah. Huh. There's another one. I just want to kill this. Carian Piercer. One of the sword things. Ice Crest Shield. The Ice Crest originates from Boast's higher damage negotiation. It boosts magic damage negation and resistance to frost. Interesting. Small shield. Impales foes with magical greatsword. Consider magic greatsword to impale foes, dodging lets the initial step in. This sorcery forms a counterpart to Carian Greatsword, highly lethal when used against single foes riding alone. I haven't seen anyone use that ever. I think that's the center area. Like there's actually a couple of places to explore here. Oh, there's a big hand here. And a small hand too. But the cool thing is that you can get these from here. The bad thing is the enemies are like pretty damn tough. Like I can use those to just test out the weapons. Just barely saw that. There's a normal hand there. It actually hit me. That's a trap. Well, there's big hand over there. In the ground. The small hand over here. There's a couple of big hands actually. I mean, this is the way to go further on, yeah. I think there should be like hands hanging in the ceiling too, or like the trees and stuff. Oh. There's a big hand there. The Bickus Handicus. I don't need to do this though. Like the riposte. Whoa. It was the small hand ambush. As long as the big hand doesn't come out, then it's fine. Okay. That was enough. Well, a good thing that I didn't... Oh shit! That was kinda close. I don't need to take any risks with the... Hey. What? Did that happen? I don't need to take any risks with the... With the attacks, I can actually stun them with just one. Like do the heavy charge attack and then do... Oh. No! That was kinda close. Didn't stagger for whatever reason. Almost ended badly. Like, I kinda don't want to fucking kill every hand here, but... Honestly, it kinda feels like I need to. In order to find everything. there's a big hand too. I mean, this is most likely a trap. Primed crystal pot. Pot. Oh yes. Okay, we looped. We looped to the front. Like, that's kind of dangerous to go through. Yeah, there's one over there. And it will try to trap you once you go. Sons of bitches. Golden rune. So this was the gate I was on the other side, yeah. Does not open from this side. Getting out there. They shoot the fucking paralyzing projectiles. I don't think there was anything else in there anyway. Like there's a grace coming up. I remember that. Whoa. What? I feel like I should probably run there. There's a big hand there. Whew. See ya. Yeah, here's a grace. Let's get it before bad things happen. Now it doesn't matter if I die. Pretty sure there's nothing here, but like nothing special at least. This one didn't even aggro me. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think there's anything here. Maybe there is something. Nothing useful though. Hi. Bye. Nah, there isn't anything here. Okay. So into the upper area, I guess. Yes. Lady Ranni, we have long awaited you. I pray for your house's swift revival. May the full moon shine upon Caria. So this is where we're searching for Ranni. It's actually for that... for the questline. Oh, Smithing Stone 4. It's for the questline with Rogier as well. Now we're at the upper ramparts. I think there's places where you can jump down. Oh no. Ghost Knights. The guy actually missed. Raya Lucaria Greaves. What the? Aren't these like the... Yeah, they're the higher, like the knight things. The equivalent of the knights of Raya Lucaria. Or the... Another one. Oh. Whoa, there's a trap as well. That's not very smart. Just saying. What the hell? All of these drop leggings or greaves. Okay, I guess. That was Bolt and Lord Sworn's Bolt. A trap! Again, that guy missed. Oh, what the fuck? They basically only drop greaves for whatever reason. I heard someone spawn. Oh. Oh yeah, that. What was I about to say? I can't remember anymore. I think this leads further on. There might be something else here too. Yeah, this leads up, so let's just go there and get the grace, I think. I think it's like over there. I'll explore the rest after that. Wait. What buffs my attack? There's something that buffs my attack at the moment. Or is it like buffs the strength? No, that's not the icon for strength, right? That sword. It's almost like something actually... really does buff my strength. I don't know. In any case, you can jump there, yeah. But there's also that place, yeah. Let's go there. Go, go, go. Any enemies? Oh yeah, you can jump down there, but you kinda don't want to. And I remember that item over there is later on. It's not from here. Hey, you can jump down there from here. Then you can go over there. Actually, do you really want to jump down there? I don't know. Wow. Nice tracking. I mean, you have to go here. This is the only place to go. You can jump here, but there's actually nothing here. Really? No. So this is the inside. Yeah. Sword of Night and Flame. Storage sword and treasure of Caria Manor, one of the legendary armaments. Astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in mountain tops that nearly touched the sky and considered the fire giants their neighbors. Unique skill, Night and Flame stance, hold the sword level and prepare to cast a sorcery, follow up with a normal attack to cast a Night Comet sorcery or a strong attack to sweep forward with a burst of flames. Strength 12, Dex 12, Int 24 and Fate 24. Yeah, I'm never going to be using this. If I'm to understand, like originally this was pretty damn strong weapon. But I don't think it's that strong in this version. But it's similar to Relana's weapon. But that's everything on the down underground level. I still need to jump to the left side. There's a Iron Maiden there at least. This is the ultimate fashion shows right here. No one can argue that this isn't the greatest costume ever made. More rhymed crystal buds. Golden rune. Oh yeah. No, it's from the others. Yeah, it's from the front. You can actually drop down and there's items there. Haha! Hit them both. Urumi. It's a whip. High dexterity. This weapon made of extremely thin flexible blades of metal is wielded like a whip by Nightfall warriors. Though in essence a whip with a cutting edge, it can also be used as a spear to pierce foes. Okay, so there's a Iron Maiden here. Oh fuck! Too early, I'm probably dead. Or not. It's gonna spin around. Fucking shit. No. I almost did it too early because there's such a huge delay, it throws you off. Unless you're just like not used to it. But at least I got it. I got it. Somber Smithing Stone 3. Wait. I thought there was actually something more here. Like you jump down and Well, I guess I was mistaken. Well, let's keep going. Manor upper level. Actually, now that I'm doing this, this place is kinda small, honestly. Oh yeah. It's the wolves. What? The mini Radagon wolves. Golden seed. Don't think I have enough still to upgrade my flask. Yeah, so that's where I need to go. It's from there. There's actually no point in fighting against these wolves. No point in killing them. Like way too tanky. Rhymed crystal bud. Like, yeah, it's decent, but not like it's that important to get. Oh, there's a dude there. That wouldn't probably be a problem, but there's more than one, so let's take the shortcut. Or the back way. No. Don't cast those spells, man. Oh, who's this guy? Will that guy come here? Because I don't think I need to actually kill. I don't think that giant gives you anything. And it's basically like a permanent, like, it's a respawning enemy anyway, so. What the hell? The guy stayed on the... Stayed over there, like in the bushes hiding. There's a scarab somewhere. It's not here. It's on the other side. Yeah. So I think... What the hell? How did that guy aggro me? I don't know. I don't know. He just aggroed me. I'm pretty sure there's no items there, so I can just... What the fuck is that guy doing? Just wrecking everything up. Okay, so there's these guys, these pages. They're like fucking annoying. You can't even stealth. Perfumer's Bolt. That's actually where boss is. There is a stake of Marika here, but I want to explore the whole place before heading there. There is a back area or a, like the drop-off point over here. Yeah. My momentum kinda like halted instantly. It's kinda weird. There is a bot here. What the hell? Big weapon. Big smash. Big weapons, big smash. Hey, I honestly didn't want to kill these guys. They're really like kinda harmless little things. But I mean, if you attack me, you gotta pay the price. And the price is your life. A cracked bot. I'm going to be heading further down. It's so satisfying hitting everything with my big thing. I like to slap everyone with my big thing. And by thing I mean hammer. Okay. So that's where you can go. I actually don't think this will lead there. You need to do like a... Oh, there's two. And... No! Punched me. It punched me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I think you can kinda jump over there as well. Okay, you can't. Yeah, that's too far away. This is where you can go to. Get this item. Ash of War, a Carian Grandeur. Grants the magic affinity. Carian royal prestige embodied in a skill. Transform blade into a magical greatsword and swing it down. Can be charged to increase its power by up to 2 levels. Usable on swords, colossal weapons accepted. Huh. But yeah, that was the item I was looking at earlier on. Well, that's basically everything clear. Next up, it's kinda like just the boss. So we gotta head in there and see what happens. Actually, before I go anywhere, I'm gonna get that level. I'm just gonna get strength. Yeah. Now I can actually use this with one hand. I could actually dual wield these. Well, in any case, let's just go. I don't think I'm gonna run through there. Just go from here. Well, actually I could have, because I don't really care about dying at the moment. I mean, it doesn't matter if I die as long as I get to the stake of Marika. Hi, bye. I'm not even gonna come here. Okay, so magic is not cool. Royal Knight Loretta. Magic is not good, but otherwise this weapon is pretty strong. Splat. Ah! Yeah, you can't dodge that by running. Oh, that's so fast. Well, I have damage coming out of my places, so easy. Loretta's Greatbow and Asho for Loretta's Slash. And 10,000 runes. I think you can actually get her armor now. Maybe you can't. Usable on pole arms and twin blades. Grants the magic affinity and Loretta's Slash skill of Loretta the Royal Knight. Leap forward imbuing the blade with Glintstone, then descend accelerating into a sweeping slash. Usable on pole arms and twin blades. Loretta's Greatbow fires great arrow from a magic Greatbow. Creates a magic Greatbow and fires great arrow. Charging enhances potency. Hold to keep the great arrow knocked. It is said that the bow was Loretta's favorite weapon. So that guy in the Carian Study Hall actually uses the Loretta's bow attack. Here. Sounds. I hear sounds. Well, that's that. Now into the back lines. Three sisters. This means that there's 3 towers. This is where we find Ranni. Hear him. Scarab. Oh, it's over there. Oh, I actually managed to get it. Ash of War, a chilling mist. Grants cold affinity, coat armament in frost and 10 slash, spreading frigid mist forwards. The armament retains its frost for a while. Usable melee armaments, whips, fists and claws accepted. There's a dragon. Dragon. Glintstone Dragon Adula. You can't actually kill this thing. It will like escape. Oh. Hey. Damn. Oh! It was a different kind of attack. No! No! No, dragon, no. Yeah, you can't actually kill that thing. It escapes when it hits 50% health. You'll fight against it later on, in case you go into the hidden. In case you actually do the proper quest lines, you get to fight against it. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. Oh, a flower. A pretty little flower. Ranni's Rise. This is exactly where I'm supposed to go. If I want to meet Ranni, that is like So this is actually a hint. You're supposed to go over, like there's a hidden place there if you go there. That's the hint by them having that scar up there which you start to go and chase. This place is so boring looking with all the mist. Well, Seluvis's rise is blocked. Shut for now. Black Wolf Mask. A mask fashioned after the head of a black wolf. A relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Ranni the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. So that's actually a hint that someone was posing as Blaidd, trying to assassinate Ranni. Okay, so there's still that one more place. And also there's things to actually explore here. I'm pretty sure this is where the one of the painting treasures is also. Rennas Rise. That's for later. In any case, let's go meet up with Ranni. Ranni. I feel like it's kind of strange that you get the bell, like the summoning bell, from one of these snow witches. I think it was supposed to be that Renna. But then you can't see her like ever again. And the thing is, it looks completely the same as Ranni. I kind of feel like they had a different kind of idea. They were supposed to use, that was supposed to be like the same character or something. That's kind of how I feel like, because you can't meet her ever again. And I don't even know if it's actually talked about anywhere. Like, they never say anything about Ranni having a twin or a sister or anything to that, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong about that, but I don't know. So high up. They're exactly the same.
Oh, again we
cross paths, yeah.
I said my name
Yeah.
was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty. But
Ah!
what business hast thou here?
Okay.
I have no memory of inking thee be an invitation.
This is completely new. I've never been here when I've had the Rogier thing. There's never been this line. There's always like the choice of I want to join you, and depending on like what you've said previously or done previously, she will say like either that I think that you're like hinting that you're a traitor or a spy or something, but she'll like make you serve her anyway, and then the other one is just like, okay, you can join me and stuff. I've never had this, you must be Ranni the witch behind the Knight of the Black Knives. I've never seen this. I don't know if it really changes anything, but I guess we'll see.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
Where did the body go?
And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone.
Damn.
The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse now.
I think you can... I really hope that there's no like... you're locked out, but I think if you come back to her after resting, you get the choice to join her. I think. Maybe. Who knows. In any case, I'm actually gonna go and see how this pans out. I've never done this before, so I don't know what happens now with Rogier.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Ranni cast off her curse mark.
I see. When Ranni shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Ranni's vassals?
Ah!
Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
Rogier's a proposition.
Can you become Ranni's vassal to advance our agenda? While in her service, you'll be able to take a poke around on the sly and determine the location of her original body that bears the curse mark. I realize that I'm asking you to put yourself in grave danger, but I know you've got what it takes. Quite possibly the only one, in fact. Can you become while in her and determine...
So this is like, I skipped this part I guess when I've seen the dialogue that Ranni says about you being a spy. So I've actually, like, it skips this part completely.
Would you like
Talking with Rogier and doing this, like, you're gonna spy. And that's why she says that.
you ask? Then good day to you.
It just skips that whole thing. I wonder what triggers the whole, like, Rogier dying.
Greetings, are you here for...
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Maybe it's actually like going to any, like the other places further. You can do an upward cut on this too, that's kind of questionable. Chilling mist though. You can actually get the use Loretta slash, but I don't think it's decent. I don't know if it's decent actually. I was kind of thinking this sword dance, it looked pretty cool on that glide. Well, let's go see if I can join up with Ranni. I just don't know how different this is going to be. But yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure this is the line I remember her saying, because I skipped the whole Rogier that thing. So it just says that.
The curse mark now.
I wish to serve you.
Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blaidd. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blaidd to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Egi, my war counselor, and Seluvis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Seems.
Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service after all. Speak with thou needs. It hath been a...
Ah! Well. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But that's one way to go down. Oh, thanks. So Blaidd and Egi are both with Ranni. And we need to go to Necron, which is in that well, Sea of River well area.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Ranni has explained everything. Again, I am Egi, the Carian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Ranni's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blaidd. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
Cool.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Ranni, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves.
Fellowship
Together.
of the Ring.
For Lady Ranni.
Yes.
Let us give all together.
Together. Forever. Here's Blaidd.
Long time, friend. Blaidd. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Ranni. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there. I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh? I'm going below. See if I can't keep me waiting.
And that's why I didn't want to explore it, because I need to go there, like, yet, because I need to go there anyway, so...
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Seluvis, Preceptor in the Sorcerous Arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Thanks.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside in another tower close by.
See that, like, slow
Pay me a visit.
hesitation on what he's, like, saying, where he is.
If it were up to me, but who...
There's, like... Well... You can construe that by thinking that he doesn't want to actually tell you where he is, like in the tower, because he doesn't actually want you to come there and talk with him, like he hints when you go there. But it can also mean that he actually isn't in that tower. And he is somewhere elsewhere altogether.
Allow me to forewarn thee. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise. I shall, and it will be. I have high look.
This actually kind of makes sense. She said in the beginning that I lied about my name, so it is the same person. Ranni and Ren are both the same. Or if, well, yeah. I guess they're both the same. Like, completely. In any case, let's go talk with Seluvis. There is a questline for Seluvis too, but you can't really complete it unless you want to, like if you don't, unless you don't want to do Ranni's questline. Seluvis's rise.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincial
that line you can like you're thinking that that's why he didn't want to tell you about where he is.
I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
So, accept the task.
Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Seluvis's potion.
Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon. I've no time for idle. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate. I've no time. The only thing I will... Are we and I have enough.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I've never like actually looked at the lore, but if I've deduced it correctly, that isn't actually Seluvis's like that Seluvis isn't actually the real thing. Is this another memory stone? Yeah. But in any case, he wants you to actually like make puppets out of people, like make their, well, turn them into puppets. That's his ultimate plan. And the reason why he makes those puppets is anyone's guess. I mean, let's go into his secret chamber to see. Wait, it wasn't here. So this was the hidden floor I did earlier. And we have all these puppets here. For whatever reason. Seluvis's puppet, do not touch. Well, there's Selen's puppet. I mean, you can confront him about this, and like this potion that I have, Seluvis's potion, small flask received from Preceptor Seluvis, containing a cloudy tonic of bluish black. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it, which will just make them basically to puppets, I guess. Permanently. Like you can do it. You can do this quest line 2 different ways. You can basically just not give Seluvis, not give Nefeli the potion and trick trick Seluvis into thinking that you gave it. The questline still continues on. We are at Caria Manor. A different place now. A puppet. This is the balcony where you actually were off to.
Oh, you? Sorry, Your Worship.
He knows you.
For any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carian royal family.
Doesn't the voice sound?
Charged with maintaining these ghastly doors.
Doesn't the voice sound a bit familiar too? I mean, I feel like this guy is actually this Seluvis and just controlling. It's a puppet. Seluvis is actually a puppet and this guy is controlling all of them.
Your Worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pidia a little something by way of compensation?
Yes, I can offer you this hammer up the ass. Pidia Carian servant. So there's actually this one. As of war, Carian retaliation, usable on small and medium shields. Carian retaliation. Swing this shield to dispel incoming sorceries and incantations, transforming the magic into retaliatory glint blades. Can be also be used in the same way as a regular parry. I think this is like a pretty good parry skill. Weathered map. Simple badly weathered map left discarded and forgotten for some time. Further details are available only to paying customers. Larval tier. Celestial Dew. A hidden tier found in the Eternal City, also known as Night tier, allows one to carry out an absolution at the Church of Vows, reversing all antagonizations. Once upon a time, the stars of the night sky guided fate, and this is a recollection of those times. Black Letter Shield. Medium size shield. Protecting carrier from frost. Ripple Blade. Arcane Axe. Unique weapon wielded by young Alvi Naurix. The sword is modeled after the ripples that are thought to be the origin of their species. The attack's power is greatly enhanced with one's arcane attribute. Yeah, it's the only thing that actually scales. It scales with. Gonna buy that. Goldbone arrow, goldbone bolt. I don't know if I really need this, but might as well buy those. Budding horn. Guess I'll get that. That. Might as well get this. I really think I need anything else.
A fine day to your worship. Please.
But in any case, the Simple battle feather map left discarded and forgotten for some time. Depicts streaks of amber light. Well, I didn't need to buy this. You don't really need this, but this actually leads you to amber light shards or whatever they are for one of the quests. Like the Carian retaliation could be something good. Okay, so let's go explore the upper area quickly. Finishing up this. Because I'm pretty sure there's the painting and all that. So you can't get there yet. That is a follow-up. Let's go explore this. Oh. The invisible ambushers. It doesn't matter. The gang of invisible assholes. Wolves. That's actually a frozen armament. What the hell? Son of a witch. Well, frozen armament is actually decent as a spell. Enchants right-handed armament with frost. Overall, how many hours? Like, a lot. Something like probably 1,000 more. And I'm still not good at it. That's the funny part. Albinauric ashes. Oh, here's the painting location. I mean, if you want to get good, you just need to like grind certain like just grind basically in a certain way. You can't just be playing, I guess. I just want to play. Like fighting someone like Malenia and Promised Consort is all the grinding I kinda need, but I don't want to do it like how the speedrunners do it. In any case, this is the painting. Juvenile Scholar Cap, Juvenile Scholar Rope and Larval Tear. So Albinauric Ashes summons 2 Albinauric Spirits. A strapping duo of cartwheeling spirits who wield ripple swords and spew freezing breath. Both are 2nd generation Albinaurics with dumpy heads that resemble those of frogs. Juvenile Scholar Cap. Cap worn by young Academy scholars, the juveniles birthed anew by the amber egg of Queen Renala, the head of Raya Lucaria Academy. Yet the rebirth is not without imperfections, and thus they do repeat the process, eventually becoming utterly dependent upon it. Rebirth is a sleep to them, and with each awakening, every memory fades into oblivion. What? This is it? That sucks. I can't even equip that. I can only use the cloth garb. Damn. Can actually equip finger maiden shoes. Yeah, they are. Like this specifically is like pointless. It wasn't this, it was this one. Resurrection painting. Yeah, it's fun, but like most of them I feel are like pointless. But it's fun to look around and get it, especially since I'm basically like doing this playthrough to find everything I can, doing everything, which is going to make this be massive. Like doing it the main game like this and then doing the DLC after it like this is just crazy. Yeah, I've beaten DLC. Only a year late, but anyway. I did it. And I did it without Erdtree blessing up until Radagon, but Radagon was just way too tough. I had to go +6 to beat him. Oh, there's actually a Everjail here. I didn't remember this. Bridge by the green place. I don't actually know. Oh, yeah. The Ruins of Rau area, I think. And the Scorpion Lady, you mean Romina, right? The Scarlet Rot. Yeah. I mean... Oh, there's one of those things here. I mean, the Romina is actually like the easiest, almost the easiest boss out of all of those, I feel. Like... Yeah. Like... The thing about Romina is that she's kinda... She's just very tanky. Like, she has a lot of health. But other than that, she's kinda like, once you... Like, she just basically misses like half of her attacks most of the time. I mean, I feel like she is kinda like the easiest. At least for me, it was one of the easiest. Basically, like, everyone... And Bale was also like one of the easiest for me, for whatever reason. So what is this? Royal Grave Evergale Jail. Well, let's go see what this is. I can't remember. Can't be anything really that terrifying if I can't even remember it. No, it's just an onyx sword. No wonder I didn't remember. Hey! Oh. What, it summoned a meteor? Meteorite. One of the Glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces. Yeah, they are kinda are like a filler content. Summons a void that emits a rain of small meteorites. Hold to continue the effect. The sorcery originates from the Onyx Lords who had Skin of Stone and were called Lords in reverential fear of their destructive power. 13th. Yeah, like, I feel like most of the Everjails are kinda just made to be bad thing. Like, the interesting part is that there's the Everjail where you fight Godric, which is like the ancestor, supposed to be like the Godefroy or something like that. Why is it like completely crafted and same looking as Godric then, if it's a different person? They needed to like add something different to that. Just added on same character, same enemy. Yep. Oh. Yep. That's... I feel like they're kind of like... But still, I'll just do them. This is a sneak peek on the Red Wolf of Radagon. Hey. Okay. I always hate fighting against these things. Mainly because if they just start like running around with the spells, you can't even hit it. Especially with a heavier weapon or a slower weapon. Oh, yeah. This like the heavy weapon is really good against most of the enemies, but anyone who has those like backdash style movements that they just jump out, that's like super hard. And I don't have any like fast weapons. Like actually oh yeah, I can't even use that. Need to equip the... Yeah. And the thing is, Blaidd against final boss isn't very good. Considering that it's immune to it, but... I run out of stamina. Oh, I actually applied frost. Yeah. And Radagon, like in DLC. Blaidd is actually pretty damn strong. I mean, it's not like thanks. That's how it should have gone to begin with. But with Radagon, it's like you can't. With Malenia, you can just go in with Blaidd build and basically just like smash and destroy her. She just like gets destroyed with a actual stronger Blaidd build because it interrupts all of her attacks. With Radagon, it doesn't exactly work like that, but the Blaidd is strong. You just need to actually learn to dodge at least some of Radagon's attacks. But it's still strong. But I've never really used like Blaidd builds. Or, to be honest, I never really used that much of anything. I did the DLC playthrough. At first, I just rushed in with a new character into the DLC. Yeah, generally. Like, the DLC I played with a mostly with a power stance dual dagger build. I basically just made a new character and rushed into the DLC and grinded for those strength-based knives, daggers, bloodstained daggers, which have Blaidd and I don't even have them. No. They have the Blaidd effect and you can actually like add a Ash of War into them. And I used those like dual wielded those things with fire and frost. And well, I mean, in the DLC and you can't like the problem is that you can't attack so like enough times to actually apply the things. Like it's harder to find spots where you can attack the enemies, which makes them kinda not really that good. They're decent but not super good. But yeah, I usually use like strength stuff most of the time. For whatever reason, like I've never even used like a magic build in this at all. Like every time I feel like I kinda want to try out a magic or fate or something, then I just hover into this like hybrid with strength and fate or strength and int. Which is kinda like silly. In any case, this area, Royal Moon Gazing Grounds and Caria Manor is complete. Basically, I've done everything in Liurnia now, except for Raya Lucaria. But I kinda want to go to the Ainsel River well next and clear that out too. Yeah, I can see why. Like, there's something satisfying about Blaidd when it procs. Like, just doing insane stacks of bleeding. It's kind of satisfying. I feel like it's also pretty satisfying the use like frost applying weapons too. Any case, Ainsel River Well exploration. The first time we're going to underground. So, do you usually use, when you're doing a bleed, do you use the katana? Is it Rivers of Blood? Or is that the skill? I think it's like considered to be the best, or basically the best bleed. But I'm not sure. Rivers of Blood. Corpse Piler. What? Which is it? The other one is the skill. The other one is the weapon. Corpse Piler or Rivers of Blood. Yeah. You've never used it. I thought it was like the go-to weapon when using bleed. So there's ants. Ants are kinda nasty. They're scarlet rot ants. Yeah. I mean they're like one of the cheesiest ways to kill Malenia is basically using Rivers of Blood and spamming the weapon art. Oh, that trident, yeah. Or, well, I'm not sure if it's basically a trident, but... Oh, yeah. I mean... Eleanor's Bowl Blade, I tried using it a little bit, but... I don't know. I don't really like Bowl Blades in this game. Or the Twin Blades. Like the problem... I feel like most of the weapons that require you to... have like for you to like that you need to actually attack a lot is just not very good against most of the bosses or enemies. What the hell? At least in the DLC it becomes just so there's... Hey, wait a minute. Where did these guys come from? Yeah. Like you basically need to have the... Oh, they come underground? I didn't know that. You basically just need to keep attacking so much that... Against most of the endgame bosses, and in DLC especially, you just don't have the opportunities to actually keep applying it enough. Unless you can stagger them, then it's a whole different thing. But since you can't stagger most of the enemies or bosses, then yeah. In the base game there's not that many places where... Like, the end game bosses are some, like, where you can't just keep on spamming, but for the main part you can just kinda keep on doing it. Oh, parrying, yeah. Oh. Actually got a rune arc then. Oh shit. You don't want that to happen. Like that spray is like insanely damaging. It's not even Scarlet Rot actually. It's like some bypasses defense or some weird shit. I should probably use the weapon art because it's actually moderately damaging. You missed. Well, it's a cool thing these aren't the shield ants. Like, that would be kind of bad. The ones that block. But I'm wondering how many bosses can you actually like parry in this game. Ul Balas Ruins. Isn't there a... Should I really do this just yet? I should probably go and get the... I think there's a grace back there. Huh. So if you actually got to Raw Ruins in DLC, you fought against Rellana then too. Well, yeah, I can kind of see her being able to be parried. I feel like she might be actually a... Yeah. Kind of feel like she'd be optimal to parry. What about Midra? I think Midra can be parried too. Yeah, except that well, like I assume Frenzy, like Midra can also be parried. Wait, there is no... What the hell? Am I just tripping? I thought there was a... Grace here. Am I just like... dumb? But yeah, it... Rellana shares similarities with Malenia, the way they fight, but... Rellana is just way more aggressive. Unless, well, Malenia in the second phase is more aggressive, like just as aggressive, but anyway. Can you actually parry Mesmer too? Huh. I actually liked Mesmer fight. I kinda like consider that many of the DLC fights are actually skill based instead of just like you having to rely on luck or randomness. Whereas in this game there's like a lot of, or in the main game there's a lot of let's say randomness factors. Oh shit, this guy tried to sneak up on me. Hey, the rollers. But like for example, Mesmer is pretty damn skill based, in my opinion. Can you guys like... You don't have no sense of self-preservation or anything, like... Can't you see I'm literally killing you in 2 hits and you still try to attack me? Formic rock. Yeah. Except that originally I actually, like many of the Steam reviews were that the DLC is bad. Like it had like mixed mixed reviews. And I feel like it's because you can't... Yeah, it's... I know that it's because it was so difficult, especially if you're just trying to rush through and you're not getting Erdtree blessings. It's just insane. Like literally everything starts to kill you with 1 hit, no matter how much health you have or what armor you are using. But once you get like a higher Erdtree blessing, if you keep actually searching, if you use the time, then it becomes just as easy. Well, I shouldn't say easy, but similar to the main game. It's not like it's unbearable. But doing it with low Erdtree blessings is just... Yeah, I don't want to do it again. Like now that I know, I didn't know, like I played it blind, I hadn't seen anything. I knew like people had talked about I knew the bosses and stuff by name, but I didn't know how. I've never saw any videos or anything about it, so I went in with as like completely blind. And if I would have known that Radagon could have been parried, I would have actually probably finished the DLC without using Erdtree blessings at all. But I spent like a week trying to learn the Radagon fight. And got close to killing it, but then I just decided I don't want to like waste any more time. I just want to beat the DLC, and I just started pumping the Erdtree blessings. Basically like every hour of fighting Radagon I increased the one Erdtree blessing. Oh, it was here. What the hell? I should have probably walked here. Yeah, but that's why it took me a long time to actually finish the game, because I was so stubborn and just wanted to do it without using Erdtree blessings. Like all of the bosses, like you actually have to learn the bosses completely, like to dodge everything, because you, well, most shit just kills you with 1 shot. Like basically everything kills you with 1 hit. So you actually need to learn how to fight against the enemies and the bosses. But it also takes a lot of time. Like it took me I wonder how long. Like, I actually counted. It was like over 200 hours to beat the DLC. Explore everywhere, do everything. Oh yeah, this is this place. There's a sniping enemy there. What? It actually hit me. Yeah, the DLC is insanely massive. And the thing is, the DLC isn't like main game. Like the main game actually has so much just padded content, recycled content, like god skin, killing basically 4 god skin. This guy's dagger from the attacks. Hey, stop that. Like, fighting against god skin dudes for 4 times or something crazy. I don't know how much it actually is, but anyway. All the optional dungeons are basically like there's so many tree spirits and everything. Yeah, not to mention like that's how like the best part was that they actually had the main game bosses also, or the main game things, but they only used them once. Like there's only one Deathbird, there's only one Falling Star Beast, there's only one of those like enemies. So they didn't repeat those. That's how it should be. Like you fight against the one unique. The only problem is that I feel like that Falling Star Beast should have been like the one with all the time stop attacks and all those. It's just a very basic version of it. But the DLC is just good. The only thing I didn't like the DLC was the fact that the map is deceiving because it's a layered map up and down. You don't know where you are and you can't see all the paths. It's so like there isn't even any point to the map because you can't see where you're going half the time. They should have made it. Yeah, they should have made it like in this one, like basically above the ground and all the layers like switching between them so you could see them. Map Ainsel River. Talking about that. This is the way I... Yeah, this is what I would have wanted them to do. Well, here's some merchant. You can actually kill that guy by climbing up there. I just need to get there. I mean, I could shoot it down too. I just don't have that much damage with my bow.
Someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Lost ashes of war. I don't need that. Oh! Sells the prisoner iron mask. Iron mask forced on a prisoner convicted of an appalling crime. Thick, heavy and utterly stifling. A foul creation designed to torment the bearer, either slowly fermenting hatred within their heart or a spiritual fervor that is near indistinguishable from it. Perfumer's cookbook, acid spray mist, and Thorfrost polusest. Hey, actually, I'm gonna buy this. This is completely useless. I might as well get these too. There's also Gravity Stone fan and Gravity Stone chunk. I don't need those. Oh yeah, the Ghost Flame Dragons are the only like repeatable monster that they had in that. Well, except for the gold hippopotamus monsters, but they're kinda like silly minigame things. They're not like big bosses or anything. But yeah, the Ghost Flame Dragon thing is kinda like that was another. That was kind of like the same thing as with the main game. Unnecessary tease, just repeating the same monster. Okay, the other one, like there's the other. Oh, actually, how do I get there? Like that's so good tracking, man. But yeah, the other one has it can resurrect the skeletons, and the other one has the bigger stomp and stuff, but it's still the... I feel like they shouldn't have made those. Hi guys, what's going on in here? Actually, I was meant to go from the upper area. Like, I don't want to fight against these guys before or explore here until I actually get the... kill that dumbass. It's getting on my nerves, but I needed to actually go there from the upper area. I just completely forgot and messed that up. Whew, that was close. Actually, this doesn't even do any damage to me now. Yeah, definitely not. It's like remembering everything from this game is kinda... yeah, there's way too much. Yeah, this is where you needed to go. Like you platformed there. No, I got stuck. I'm here to hit you in the head. Bonk. Oh. It actually doesn't stagger, even though it staggers, or you can't get the riposte. That's probably a pretty big hangover or headache after that. just smacking it in the head. And that's why I like heavy weapons. I'm not even sure if this... I've never tried this Watchdog staff. So I don't know how good it actually is. Yeah, this... Actually, the stagger kinda breaks the game, in my opinion. Like, even bad players like me can pretty convincingly beat the enemies. Yeah, but the rotten stuff you can't apply any ashes to it, right? Well, you can't for this either, but still. Like, I think this Golem's Halberd is actually really good, like a colossal weapon stacker thing. But the best, like, stacker things are the ones that are considered hammers. This is considered to be a like a halberd or polearm or something, I think. I thought you get something from that guy, but maybe you can't. Oh, look at that! there's something even higher up there. You can actually get there later on, like way later on. Yeah. But isn't it up there, like in the... Or wait a minute. Did I just mess up? Was it supposed to be up there? No, it's... Yeah. It's even higher up there. You can't... No, wait a minute. You actually... No, yeah. Yeah, I think it's up there. I need to go back again. Well, that's nice. To be honest, I couldn't have explored it anyway, since the thing was shooting spells at me. I mean, it's not that long now. Oh, what the... What are these guys doing here? Yep, and besides that, this is not as bad as... Yeah, there is... The Dragon King Soldier. This one is the weaker one. Oh, nice. This is the weaker one. The underground city, there's the insanely damaging one. I've never even tested out the bubbles. But I was kinda thinking that maybe they are strong in that sense. The only problem is that they're fairly slow. You know, also... Yeah. No, actually it is higher up there. I didn't mess up anything. Yeah, you need to go from the other place. And you get up there and there's actually a... Yeah, you can see the chest over there. So you can't get there from here. Too bad. But I think it's a magic weapon, like magic scaling weapon anyway. I wouldn't be using it. Or I couldn't use it anyway. Now I can explore here and loot everything. Finally. There's like 2 bubble attacks, right? The other one is the one where they shoot like lots of them, and then there's this one, the big one that explodes. Yeah, I can kind of figure out that it's like... I can understand why it would be heavy stackering. Because it has the... Like, multi-hits are always very strong in that sense. Golden Centipede. Not that I'm ever going to be using that, but... Did I miss out on anything? I think so. Yeah, I'm from Finland. guess. Extremely good guess. Thanks. I don't think anyone has ever said that my English is very good. I mean, I have the Finnish... what's it called? Like a Finnish accent. Finnish Rally English accent. Typical. But you just get better when you're doing it like this. I don't normally even stream. I normally just record gameplay videos for YouTube. But this is kind of like a game that takes so long that I just decided to actually like stream it as well. Well, thanks. Cat gear level. I mean, when you just get used to talking the way you talk. I mean, yeah, it is, but the thing about Finland is that it's kind of English is so common here, not to mention like we are actually... It's a requirement to learn English at school for everyone. It's like one of the languages that you are forced to learn, so... Even though it might be hard to learn, we are forced to do it, so... Kind of the reason why some people actually learn it, and why many Finns actually know how to speak English and understand it. Now, accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers raises immunity, poison and rot defense. Said to be a budding horn, the ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. What's in here? Wait a minute. Oh, it's the basilisk. I think I have like a super bad death resistance at the moment. Oh yeah, this is this place, yeah. And there's the... yeah. Oh. The guy just belly flopped there. Didn't even spit out anything. I get lost in the upstairs, like the upper areas. Not really the underground, but yeah. But about the lore reading, I just like reading the lore. Not to mention, since I'm basically like doing a full playthrough, I kind of want to check out every unique item, like, and see the whole lore thing. There's like some interesting references to many of the things, and that's why I like doing it. Hi. Soap. A plant-based soap made from mushroom juice. Cleans off filth and other accumulations on the body while also slightly reducing poison buildup. Filthy covering the exterior eventually seeps inside, soiling one's very spirit. Yes. Yes. Ionian butterflies. Yeah, this is the rot lake. Things to come in the future. The first time I actually was here, I wasn't expecting... I thought this was just a place where you can't go. But I think you can actually see items even from there with... Or can you? Maybe you actually can't. But I was like so sure that that isn't a place where you can go to. And then when you get here, it's like, what? You can actually get here? You're going to be traversing through that? But that's much later on. Oh, there's still more of these guys. I guess I could use this. Do these actually even attack you if you just walk by them? I don't think they do. They don't even pay any attention. I think that's it. I basically cleared this whole place because coming up is a big man. Big dragon man. There's the stake of Marika also. Melted mushroom. So the boss is coming up. I wonder... Oh yeah, I need to change... I mean, I guess I could test it out. I've never actually tested this out before, but on this playthrough I just bought it and tested it out, and I kinda like it. It's just pretty crappy, but kinda want to test it. I just need to use Fate Talisman because I don't have high enough Fate for that. But at least I can put on stronger gear now. The range is just so bad. Nice. This is actually from the loading screens. That's great. Thing just plummets down there. Dragon King Soldier of Noxtella. This will be more like a strength-based. I mean, I was thinking about testing out a couple of things. Hey. God damn it. Strength-based, basically. Like, yeah, I died. If I can just get behind it, it's not that big of a deal. Basically, like, mostly strength, but I was kind of thinking that something with into... Yeah, like, strength plus fate is kind of like the optimal. Because so many strength weapons or fate weapons also have a high scaling with, like, oh no. Have like a high scaling. The int builds usually just don't have good strength. There's a couple of them, but usually not like... Oh yeah, it has this. God damn it, I forgot about that. Well. Hey! I couldn't recover in time. There is a problem with this weapon, and I call it the... You can't hit anything with this. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, I couldn't even roll out of that. But yeah, there's not that many good... This weapon does good damage to it, but it's so hard to hit with the... Nice range. Yeah, that's... late game. That is one. There's also... like in the DLC, there's Moonriddle's Night Sword, which is actually insanely good. You can get that in the... Why can't I actually roll that? You can get that in the... in Relana area. Come on. Just have to beat its fucking knees infinitely. And do like jumping attacks only. Oh no. How can you actually hit behind the... Yeah, I thought that's what to do. Let's finish it strong. Here. Have some fires up your face. Frozen Lightning Spear. I mean, compared to the one in the later on, this is like super easy. That one just one-shots you. Stabs with Ice Lightning Spear from above. Fate 34. Incantation that channels the power of the Dragon King soldiers. Creates a spear of ice lightning and stabs it into the ground from above. On impact, the spear will burst into trails of lightning, advancing forwards. The Dragon King were born in the Eternal City where they knew no true sky nor true lightning. Instead, ice lightning was their weapon. I just wanted to fight against it with that weapon. Do that, dude. Yeah. I mean, the thing about Elden Ring for me is that I come back to it like every now and then. Like, I honestly... There's certain things that I don't like about Elden Ring. One is the fact that there's so many like these flurry of things and attacks. Like there's... How should I explain it? Have you played Bloodborne? Because if you have played Bloodborne, then you kinda know what I mean. But the thing is, the problem with Bloodborne is that everything is... In Bloodborne, it's even more of that weird like slashing, like Ludwig and... everyone has this like insane flurry of attacks, and it's so hard to dodge or actually do anything in that, because you have... Like, dodges have so poor like invulnerability frames, and... Well, yeah, there's that. There is that, yeah, you can parry in that. But there's like the other things about Bloodborne which I have a problem with is the fact that rolling and jump is in the same button. Well, yeah, Sekiro, that's a game I really love. That's like... I'm kinda going to go with the fact that I feel like it's FromSoft's best game, or best Soulsborne game. I love Sekiro the most. The parrying in that is just so good. It's like purely built around that. Once you learn it, you just want to do it and want to keep on doing it. And that game is like completely skill based. There's nothing randomness or about the whole mechanic. Yeah, it's not. That's the problem. It's not replayable. Like, the good thing is that there's no way to actually, like, cheese it. Like, just purely cheesing it. You can't build your character into a certain way that just runs through bosses. But at the same time, that also makes it so you can't actually... There's no real replayability. Once you've seen the two endings, the... like fought against Sword Saint and the normal, the Fire Ishin, then there's nothing basically to it. It's just the same stuff. And if you've done everything. There's a huge treasure chest here. Great Ghost Glovewort. Yeah, there are 4 endings, but you're basically like, there's only 2 final bosses. You're just going to be fighting either the Sword Saint Ishin, which is the 3 endings, or the Shura ending, which is the Fire Ishin. And basically, like, you're doing the same game just to get the 3 different endings. That's kind of like... If all of them had, like, different end boss, then that would be insanely good, but unfortunately it's not. But I still think it's the best one out of all of these. Like, it's so skill-based that you actually need to be just learn to be good. You have no shortcuts to it. So this is the best Strength and Renowned Ashes to +10. I mean, I haven't even found any of the lower level ones. Yeah, I have like up to 4, up to 3. So I think I'm a little bit early in this part. White flower that blooms in catacombs. A spirit nestles close to this grand specimen. Strengthens renowned ashes to +10. Since times of old, large Gloveworts were used to comfort heroic spirits, given in tribute to those who died the most glorious of deaths, in the hope their stories would become legend. Yeah, it's like in Sekiro, it's so awesome when you actually like learn the boss and learn to fight it, especially those. It's so satisfying. I mean, I get the same thing in this one with certain, or got the same thing in this one with certain bosses. Like, I don't say Malenia because Malenia is basically you just need to bypass one attack and that's waterfall dance, and that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's like super difficult about Malenia. And well, the clone attack in the second phase, but that's kind of like the only thing. But Radagon, the promised consort, Jesus Christ, after like fighting that, learning it and beating it, that's like holy shit. I felt so great after that. Yeah, that is how you actually need to play if you're like doing, if you're doing basically like a low, I shouldn't say low level run, but not that like optimized run. Like for example, this playthrough, because I'm going to be doing everything, I'm going to be like way over leveled. This is a first place where I'm not insanely over leveled. Like I'm level 50 and I think this is like 40 or 45 or something, this underground area, what the recommended level is. But if I do everything, I'm going to be in Malenia, I'm going to be like 170 or something. Well, maybe not. Something like 160 level. And the recommended level is like 150. So the balancing, basing of the levels in this game is kinda... If you just do everything, you're going to be automatically over leveled, and then you can kinda get hit by Malenia if you want to. But if you just try to go as fast and get to Malenia like I did in level 80, then it's kinda like... you can't get hit by anything. She just kills you. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what level you are if you hit her. Well, actually, I mean it does, because if you're high level, you have like super high damage. You might have super high damage. So that's kind of like a thing. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really think about it that much, but I do know that I don't want to fight against Malenia using any of that so-called cheese tactics. Like the mimic tier stuff and using a shield or anything. But then again, I don't have even though like my first time fighting against Malenia, beating her, it took me like 4 days or something. Playing 40 hours, about close to 50 hours beating her the first time I did it. But and I haven't mastered, and I don't have 100% success rate against dodging waterfall stands still. But at least it's manageable. Then again, if you're using Blaidd, you don't have to worry about waterfall dance anyway. I mean, just use Blaidd. Just use Blaidd and Frost combo, because both of those actually stagger her out of it. So, I mean, I've been balancing out all of these at the moment. Yeah, that's the basic tactic. You like bait it so that she triggers it, and the first one is the hardest to actually dodge. It's like not frame perfect, but close to it. Like, if you want to do it consistently, you have to be kind of like a speed runner to actually have a consistent rate for it. The second and third attacks are easy to dodge. Like the second flurry attack and the third, like the circling around behind you. Those are easy to dodge. But the first one is really tight. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Like I only got the success with that, and that's the only way I can actually dodge the first one is I log on to her, start like walking to the side when she goes up, and then start running after like a quarter of a second, and then just like at the last spot I just roll and, well, if I get lucky she doesn't, or if I time it perfectly, she doesn't hit me at all with the first flurry. Or if I get not so lucky, she might clip me with 2 of the attacks, but I still get out of it and survive it. If I mistime it, I die. Unless I'm like super heavy armored, heavy level, over level. Well, not over level, but super high vigor and stuff. But it's like super tight, the first thing, first dodge. I just honestly feel like it's the only thing Malenia has going for her. Everything else is kinda easy to dodge and play around, but waterfall dance is just insane. So I was going with balancing out these, but I don't think I really need vigor and endurance at the moment. I kinda want to get strength, but I just don't know what to actually get. Like, I want to test around weapons, but I just don't want to put everything into strength all the time. Yeah, like, it always goes like this. I always go into the strength, god damn it. God damn it. I guess it's the safest bet because I'm using like strength-based weapons at the moment. Yeah. I mean, I've been using mostly strength things anyway. Like, I wanted to test this Great Mace out too. It's nothing special, but it... Yeah, that's the thing. You can always respec, so it's not like I'm getting totally destroyed. Like, I builded up to this instantly because I wanted to test out the crafted blade Greysword. Like, I just rushed through and got the Swyhander. But now I'm starting to feel like I kind of want to test out some weird things. Like, I want... not that one. Earthsteel Dagger is kinda interesting also. Like, that heavy attack is kinda something that... like that double slash. And since you can actually imbue, like, use Ash of Wars on this, you can do basically anything, but it requires the 14 Fate. Yeah, it's the Earthsteel Dagger and the Black Knife and the Holy Dagger have this unique heavy or strong attack, which is like double attack. Or, well, triple attack if you do the follow-up. And that actually applies... with the other ones, it's not good because you can put ashes into them and you can't do anything like resin or anything, buff them up. But this weapon, this Earthsteel Dagger, you can actually do that. So you can actually apply bleeding pretty strongly and stuff, and it just basically does damage. And I was kind of thinking that maybe I should test out using this and Black Flame Blade. Like applying Black Flame Blade to this and just doing that and doing percentual damage. I was kinda interested in testing that out, but that requires me to actually getting Fate, and it's a dex. I mean, you can change this up and make it scale with other things, but still. Magic dart into a dash wing. Huh. Yeah. Actually, that might be... Like, I feel like there's a lot of potential for this to be actually a good weapon. Because you can apply it with anything. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to this for now. Okay, so this area is now clear. I got everything from here. Next up, basically, the only thing in Liurnia left... Oh, yeah. You can't get anywhere from here. Like, this is just a sneak preview of what's going to happen. Like, you're going to be going all the way to those places later on. So that's it. Liurnia is basically complete. So next up, it is Raya Lucaria. I'm actually going to go through here because it teleports you into the... Oh, well, actually, I don't think it really matters. I think both of these teleports you to them. Because we're going to be meeting Yura again. Actually, I think I'm just going to use this for now. Didn't really get the full experience of this weapon. Oh, wait a minute. Bok is here too?
Bok the seamster, at your service, master.
I didn't even know he actually
Ready
comes
to make
here.
Adjustments to your garments.
Wow. Hey, he can actually change finger made roll. Yeah, he only changes actually like the...
Oh, please.
Like the capes. And now that I'm actually thinking, I don't... Oh, you can talk to Melina here too. Well, let's talk to her.
Your seamster, Bok.
Oh.
He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him when you can? I'm sure he would be much contented.
That's so random, what the hell? She just comes here to say, talk to Bok. What the? But I wanted to change the Ash of War. I want to... First of all, I'm actually gonna put this on. I'm not blocking, so it doesn't matter really what I use. And I want to use the... I just want to test the sword dance with this, even though it's not optimal, but... want to test it out. Purpok.